Well, today was the first time the Supreme Court justices met face-to-face since the explosive leak of that draft opinion that would overturn Roe versus Wade. And this coming a day after the Senate failed to pass the Women's Health Protection Act. Protests taking place outside the Supreme Court in response to that decision. And demonstrations have also been happening outside the homes of the Supreme Court justices. Correspondent Tom Dempsey joining us live from Washington, D.C. So, Tom, it's quiet tonight, but there is some real growing concern over protecting those federal judges.
Yeah, absolutely, Nicole. Actually, behind me, you can see the House of Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito here in Virginia. As you said, it remains pretty quiet this evening, but over the past week since this draft opinion got leaked, you could find crowds of protesters marching up and down this street, some chanting, some waving signs. Now, some Republican lawmakers are saying, enough is enough with these protests. In fact, over the last hour since we've been out here, we've actually seen some law enforcement keeping an eye on the House and making sure none of these protests flare up and come too close to the House. And again, these Republican lawmakers are really taking aim at these protests. The governors of Maryland and Virginia calling on federal law enforcement to better protect Supreme Court justices, saying these protests must end and saying that they could illegally obstruct justice.
What do we do?
Fallout from a draft opinion leak overturning Roe versus Wade has not only led to protests outside the Supreme Court building, but also outside the homes of conservative judges.
We are here.
Over the last week, crowds focused on Justices Brett Kavanaugh, Samuel Alito, Amy Coney Barrett, and John Roberts while holding signs and chanting. But Republicans now say the protesters are violating a 70-year-old federal law.
I'm disappointed that there was a leak, and I'm disappointed that this White House is still encouraging people to break federal law and go and protest in front of the houses of Supreme Court justice.
Over 40 Republican congressmen joined this resolution condemning the protests on Thursday, a day after the Republican governors of Maryland and Virginia, both presidential hopefuls, sent this letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland, citing Title 18, Section 1507 of U.S. Code, which prohibits protesting outside the home of a justice that could influence a decision. The two governors voiced concerns about reports of demonstrators using threatening language before saying federal law enforcement must take the lead to protect the justices. The Justice Department has remained quiet on the matter, only releasing this short statement saying Attorney General Merrick Garland directed U.S. Marshals to provide additional support to ensure the safety of the justices. Democrats remained focused on the issue of abortion this week, while downplaying any threat posed by protesters.
If protests are peaceful, yes. My house there's protests 3-4 times a week outside my house.
Again, it remains pretty quiet outside Justice Samuel Alito's house at this hour. But again, if these protests do flare up and if law enforcement chooses to enforce this code, this U.S. code we were just telling you about, the protesters could be fined or they could be spend up to a year behind bars. Nicole?
All right, yeah, great reporting there, Tom. Thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.